this is me kicking into podcast mode here. You know, you've lost. I mean, fantastic amount of weight that you've lost, man. Do you know how the fat escapes your body when you lose the fat?
No, I tell myself when I'm sweating, it's my sweat crying. So
Yeah.
that's
Well,
but
this will
no, I
blow
don't
your
know.
mind then. So I used to think we pooped it out.
Yeah.
And being a breath coach, I got to interview Ruben Meerman, who's one of Australia's like greatest teachers. And he did a whole TED talk on it. When you are working out and you are burning off fat, it comes out of your breath. So that
What?
it turns to CO2. So you're literally breathing out the fat that you've just burnt off. It doesn't come out in poo. It doesn't come out in sweat. It comes out
Weird.
as carbon dioxide. So that's why when you're going harder, there's no breathing technique, sadly, to help you burn more fat. But
Yeah.
when you start to move your body and warm up, you are literally breathing out the fat that was stored in your cells before, which I think is pretty cool.
That's an awesome I love that. That's so true. And it's you know, I that and that actually explains some things because when my VO2 max was increasing. So it went up to like 46 and then it dipped back down to 42 because I stopped last year. I transitioned from walking outside every day to going in on the Peloton and I was just riding the bike every day.
Mhm.
And it dropped from 46 down to 42. And I was
Interesting.
like, what the heck? I'm still working out. I'm still going hard. And I was actually going to ask you if there's a if you know of like the reason why for something like that to happen, but I don't know if that it. But then you said you really don't deal with VO2 max that all that much, right? And you're
No, I'm trying. So you were doing everything exactly the same. The only thing you switched was walking to cycling.
yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
It was
And are you when you work out, would you say that you're mostly nasal breathing, mostly mouth breathing, 50-50, or you've never really thought about it?
Oh yeah, it's 50-50. I'm really conscious about the nasal breathing for sure because it creates nitric oxide. That's the only reason why I did it. And so
Yeah.
but it's now that I used to rent 2 additional oxygen tanks and hook my CPAP into the oxygen tanks. So I had all of that helping me with my breathing at night.
Yeah.
And now I'm I don't use anything. I just have like
Wow.
a mouth I have a mouthpiece now for my
Good.
for, sleep apnea. But, the fact that I've lost so much weight, I'm I'm not afraid I'm gonna die when I'm sleeping, and I which has been a huge blessing. So, yeah, but I do a lot of nasal breathing, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, not sure what would cause that, because what you're describing is you've switched to a higher intensity exercise, which should make you more efficient at using oxygen. Um, I would be really curious for you to take some of the breathing assessments, because I feel like if we got you some more rib cage mobility, made your
Yeah.
diaphragm stronger, I think you'd see that VO2 max shoot up a lot more as well.